Hello, Stampers. Kelly Atchison at AStampAbove.com coming to you live from Menasha, Wisconsin. Happy 4th of July weekend. I see so many of you coming in here. Joe and Karen from Michigan, Carol, Connecticut. Joan is here. Thanks, Joan. Joan says she looks forward to watching me every Sunday evening. Woohoo! Thanks, Julie, for the share and the like. I always appreciate that. We've got Ontario, Canada in here with Mary. Oh my gosh, so many of you. Marva's here. Kathy, Linda, Cheryl, Bonnie. Bonnie says it's a beautiful summer day in Indiana. It is gorgeous here. I'm a little ashamed to say I haven't even gone outside today, but it is a 74 degrees right now in Menasha, Wisconsin. We had a high of 77 today and rain all morning, and then it got nice and sunny. I have been working all day except for that little short nap that I took. I don't think it was very short, but it was awesome. Yeah, so thanks for the share, Bonnie. We've got Jennifer from British Columbia. Welcome. Minnesota's in the house. Colorado, North Dakota, Iowa, New York. Thanks for the like and share, Sonia. Always appreciate it. Texas is in the house. Minnesota, Marshfield, Wisconsin. Hi, Kathy. We've got Sarah here from Minnesota. New Jersey, California. Elaine is here. Happy to see you, Elaine. Wyoming, Iowa, North Carolina, Ohio, West Virginia. Some more Michigan, more Canada. Thanks, Lois, for joining me. Pennsylvania, New York, more Wisconsin. Wendy's here from Apple Valley. Pennsylvania's in the house. Goodness, Georgia, Arizona. I bet it's really hot in Arizona today, isn't it? Nebraska's here. Yeah, we had an amazing little weekend. It has been like a whirlwind for probably the last week because I have been running hard and having a blast. What did we do? We went to the pool last week because, well, I still don't have one. Remember, I told you guys that Steve said we should have our pool up and running within 2 weeks. And I said, nope, by the weekend. Nothing has happened here with that thing, except we get to look at the green slime in the bottom. That's all that's happened. Good grief. Anyways, yeah, we went to the pool last week. I'm trying to think, what did we do all last week? We did a lot of stuff. We had a family birthday party yesterday that was a pool party about an hour south of us. So we went to that and I did get to enjoy somebody's pool. Not my pool, but somebody's pool. What else did we do? We had the kids over on 4th of July, late afternoon, and they brought some fun fireworks. Have you guys seen, you know, those little black things that you light them and they're like a little charcoal disc and they go into this little tube? Well, now they have a dog. It's in like a little dog image and you light the hinder and when it starts doing the it's called dog poop. Really tacky, super funny, very inappropriate, but it's kind of how we roll around here. So it was really funny. Oh, Joe reminded me, I went to, snakes, Wendy, the snakes. So funny. So we had a couple of those and we laughed and laughed. I went to Noah's Ark last week. Thank you for reminding me. Good grief. We went to Noah's Ark. We had so much fun there. Noah's Ark is a great big giant water park in Wisconsin Dells, which is a very big tourist area in Wisconsin. And we had so much fun there. It was just a blast. We ate dinner before we left at an indoor food truck place. So it's a great big like warehouse. And inside of it are actual food trucks, like people that have modified RVs to make them food trucks. So there's all these trucks in this place. And then there's a great big Greyhound bus up in the air with steps up to it. And that's where we ate. The kids got a big kick out of it. It was so fun. And both of them were asleep within minutes of, getting in the car to come home. But we had so much fun. Yeah, that was Tuesday to Wednesday. Thursday is somewhat of a blur. Friday was the 4th, so that was really fun. And then Saturday, we did the pool party, birthday party for my stepdaughter Stephanie's stepson, Owen. And so we got to see all of the family that showed up there and her husband's family. And we always have a good time with them. So that was really cool too. Like I said, today I worked. I need to know what you guys had for dinner because Steve made baked chicken and American fries, and they were delightful. So yeah, lots of things. I have a very, very, very busy week. So I'm live tonight, and I'm proud to say that I have all my photos done. I have everything loaded onto my blog. So as soon as we're done here tonight, I can put this video link in there and push the go button. You guys can jump over there right away and get all the dimensions. You can see still photos and all the ingredient lists. Like I put in the ink colors and the Stamp and Blend marker colors and all the things. So you can see all of those in one place. Marva didn't have dinner yet. We've got steak burgers on the grill and baked beans and corn on the cob, Joe. That sounds delightful. Steak Diane, that's fancy, Kim. Potatoes and vegetables. What are American fries? Debbie wants to know. American fries are a very popular potato that is usually served at our supper clubs and kind of breakfast potatoes. But you take a baked potato and cut it up into cubes and throw some butter in a pan and brown those cubes up. American fries. Lots of times you put paprika in it and some seasonings. They're just delightful. I like onions in mine, but I like onions in everything. Oh, the other thing we did, speaking of onions, my friend Vicky does not like, well, she doesn't not like them. She can't eat onions. They make her sick to her stomach. But we went over to Vicky and Mike's lake house on Thursday and stayed overnight till Friday. And we took they have like a little tiny mini pontoon boat, and they're on a no wake lake, which means no big motors, all over the place. So we went over to their lake house and we took the mini pontoon out and jumped on tubes and floated around in their little lake. It was still just divine. So it was super, super hot here for the last several days, except till today. Trish said they call those home fries. There you go. We call them American fries. And they are delightful, right, Trish? Like, I wish Steve would have made more, but it was probably good he didn't. I forgot to give you guys an update on my dieting. Well, I kind of put it on hold for various reasons, many of which is summer. I love me some food. It's just not that fun. So I didn't gain my weight back. I lost like 6 or 7 pounds. I didn't gain it back yet, but we had ice cream cake yesterday, and party food is like the death of me. I can't stop eating all the goodies at parties. So we'll just put that on hold for a little while. It's not that important. So anyways, busy week last week. This week, I'm going over to my mom's house tomorrow because most of you know that it is my birthday tomorrow, July 7th. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm going to poll everybody. How old is Kelly going to be tomorrow, July 7th, 2025? You put your answer in the comments. So I decided, what would I like to do on my birthday? Because Haley's like, Mom, what do you want to do on your birthday? What do you want to do on your birthday? And you know what I decided? I decided that I want to go spend it with my mom. So Haley and I and Dawson and Val are going to go spend the day with Gigi. And I think that'll be really fun. Oh my gosh, Kathy, Debbie, you're my new best friend. I love you very much. I'll tell you what she said in a second. Yeah. Vicky, Trudy, you're getting a little crazy there. Oh my gosh, 29, Tina. We're always 29. Woohoo. Carol's another one. Cheryl, 54. Linda says 54. Debbie, 52. Oh my gosh. You guys are so kind. Christine, 30. You betcha. We got that new stamp set. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, that's not it. Oh, let me find it. I have a basket of new goodies here from our new online exclusives. We have a new stamp set called Not 29 Anymore. So that's going to be fun. Some of the sayings, let's get this party started so I can be home by 9. Older, but still cool. That's me. So many candles. How about free cake? I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. And then I think the free cake, I mean, it's all fun and games until your metabolism slows down. Happy birthday. Treat yourself because I didn't get you anything. And here's to another year of questionable decisions. And I hope I have lots more years of questionable decisions because sometimes, like the river rafting last week and the impending thunderstorm that we just ignored, those are questionable decisions. Oh my gosh. So Mary says, my daughter bought me a glass last year saying 21 with 49 years of experience. I love it. I love it. What did Cynthia say? Because I think Wendy said it was hilarious. Where's Cynthia? Cynthia, I'm looking for your comment. 39 plus shipping and handling. Love it. Okay. So did you guys all answer now? So tomorrow is a big one for me. Because for those of you that have been so kind, I know that you're just being nice, probably. I'm going to be 60 tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. 60. So do you remember when you were a kid and you heard somebody's age was 60? That was like super old, right? That's all I keep thinking about. It's like 60 is so old. I don't care. I don't feel old. Well, except maybe the little bit of rheumatoid arthritis, but I'm taking medicine for that. I take things. Yes, I'll be 60 tomorrow, Joe. Woohoo! Yeah, so anyways, I know I don't act like I'm 60, Carol, because most of the time I act like a child. Because life is short and you have to have fun. Judy says she's 77. Marva turned 70 last month. 30 was super old, Wendy, right? I know, but 60 is the new 30. Who said that? Robin. Thank you so much. And yes, Mary, it is only a number. It is just a number. Who cares, right? So I hope I have many more birthdays to celebrate. You guys know that I have a tiara that is all diamond studded that says happy birthday. Happy birthday. So I'll be wearing that tomorrow because it's kind of a rule in our family that we have to wear the birthday tiara. So I'm looking forward to that. So tomorrow I'm going to visit my mom with the kids. And then Tuesday, we have a team meeting, team members. We have a team meeting Tuesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. I do all my team meetings on Zoom. So no matter where you live in the United States, I have somebody in Alaska and Hawaii. You can join for the team meeting. And we do show and tell and demonstrations and mystery stamping. And we throw some little ideas in there to help you meet your minimums or increase your sales, whatever you're looking for there. And show and tell. Show and tell is probably my favorite, but I do love it when we have volunteers to demonstrate, so I get to learn stuff too. Yay! Judy says, 80 and going strong, don't intend to grow up. I know, growing up just isn't that fun, is it? I know. Denise says, I may be 70, but I just finished painting the house today up and down the ladder, and I don't like heights so well. Good for you, girl. Yeah, I do stuff like that too. Crazy stuff that you just got to keep going, right? As long as your body allows you, you just have to keep going. So, hi, Brooke. Good to see you here. So anyways, Tuesday night team meeting. Wednesday, don't forget, if you place an order with me in June of $35 or more, you are invited to the Stamp Happy Live party. And the Stamp Happy Live party is once a month. It's usually on, the second Wednesday of the month. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, Stamp Happy Party. It is a special class where Dina, Barb, and I are together. Not like physically, but on the screen. We are together and one of us picks a fun fold each month. And we share the dimensions, and then each one of us makes that fun fold. So we have 3 of the same fun folds made totally with different products. It's super, super fun. Always a few giggles because, well, Dina, Barb, and Kelly, we're going to giggle. And when you place an order with me that is $35 or more during the previous month, you get to come to the Stamp Happy Party live, it's called. And it is a live class. If you are a member of the Stamp Happy Academy website, you also get to attend that live class. And then there's a PDF that is posted on the Stamp Happy Academy website. So if you are a member or you join, you will get to see all of the video links and the PDFs with all the dimensions and pictures so that you can recreate all these fantastic things. And speaking of Stamp Happy Academy, we have over, I think Barb's our, she's our organizer lady. I think we have over 400 classes, online classes, PDFs on there with video links, like videos up the kazoo. So if you've ever thought about joining the Stamp Happy Academy, you'll find that information at www.stamphappyacademy.ning.com. You can find out all the details about it and join us. It is so much fun. 3 live classes every month. Our online class PDF goes on there. We charge $20 for that PDF. People just buy it from us. But for $20 a month, you can get all of the content and that online class. It's amazing. Amazing. So what else? So that's Wednesday night is Stamp Happy Live Party. Thursday is July 10th. I have to get ready because Stampin' Up! Is coming to Appleton, Wisconsin this weekend. Shannon West from the home office, she is my Demonstrator Development Manager for this region. She is going to be doing a demonstrator event in Appleton on Friday and Saturday, the 11th and 12th of July. So I am all registered for that. Excuse me, I got like a little catch in my throat. And I'm actually a presenter. And I am going to be doing a presentation on different ways to use designer series paper. So I have to figure out some projects. Yeah, I got to get on that. I got to be on my best. Like I got to bring on my game for this. So I'll be presenting on Friday and attending all day. And then Saturday I'll do my presentation. But little secret, Dina is coming to town. So I wish I had a swimming pool so I could really entertain her, but we'll have fun anyways. Dina's coming to town this weekend to go to that event. So we're super excited about that here in Menasha, Wisconsin, or Menashwa, as she calls it. Suzanne says she loves Stamp Happy Academy and all that is included. It is the greatest deal there is. And it's the best gift you can give yourself as a stamper. That's what I've heard you guys say. So what a great way to put it. Okay, John report. I told you guys last weekend that John went up north with his wife and he would be back at the end of the week. John came home safe and sound. So we're grateful for that, right? I saw him unloading his truck. And what else is happening? I will be live again next weekend, which is July 13th. I do have a camping trip coming up here at the end of July. So do I need to tell you anything else? Everybody here has their fingers intact after 4th of July weekend. So this is really a blessing too, right? Okay, you guys, we have some prizes to give away, and I want to do that right away. If you could please click on that thumbs up, click on that like button. If you're watching on Facebook, click that thumbs up button, click that share button, whether you're watching live on Facebook, YouTube, or whether you're watching the replay later. If you could click on that thumbs up, give me a like, share this video, because that really helps me to be able to grow my business. And I'm so grateful. Every week I give away 3 prizes. And this week, for commenting from last week, I have the fantastic frosted beads assortment. Can you guys see through my little, oh my gosh, these are so cool for shaker cards. For commenting on my video last week. Oh, I'm like, where did my little sheet go? Jackie Beckwith of Crowley, Texas. These little fun goodies are going to be on their way to you. Congratulations. I'm going to put them back in the little bag. So in case the container gets crushed in mailing. What do I plan to do with my mom? I plan to make lunch for her and everybody there, my sister and her kids. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll pick up a birthday cake or I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to visit and the kids will play and they'll just have a great time. So that'll be fun. Thank you for asking. Next up, for sharing last week's live video, I have the large dot polka dot embossing folder. Do you guys remember this? So this was donated by Donna Manning. Bless your heart, Donna. So appreciated. I loved this large polka dot embossing folder. For sharing my video from last week, I have Sharon Chapa, Choctaw. Did I say that right? Choctaw, Oklahoma. Sharon, this is on its way to you. I hope you don't have it. You let me know if you do, and I'll try to work on that because that wouldn't be that fun, right? Hi, Beverly, coming in from a warm Oregon. Nice to see you here. And last but not least, for placing an order with me, I enter everybody's name into a drawing, and I have, I got to take these out. Also a donation from Donna Manning. Hang on, I got to kind of try to put these back in place. Oh, they're kind of wonky. Hang on a second. Here we go. They kind of slipped out of their little thing. Oh, goodness. Come on, Kelly, you can do it. Oh, I have them kind of goofy. Look at these dies. This is a whole set of nesting dies, and these are called Framelits Window Frames Collection. Again, from Donna Manning. Donna, you are just such a dear. Thank you so much for donating these. These are going out to Eris Strine of Columbia, South Carolina. Eris just relocated from the Villages in Florida to South Carolina. These are going to be on their way to you, Eris. And thank you guys for your shares, for your likes, for your comments, and of course, for your orders. That's what keeps these free videos coming your way. I have those ready to go in the mail when we get done tonight. I will put them into their packages and get them out in my mailbox. So there's no delay, right? Okay. I think that's about it. We'll do some other little housekeeping things later, but I think it's time to share what I've made in the last week and to start the stamping. All right, let me see. I got to change. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. And I put my voice back on the screen because that can be kind of tricky. Okay, so I wanted to share these with you. I don't think I showed you these last week. And if I did, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not really that sorry. I'm not going to lie. These are from my Totally Techniques blog hop last week. And we were challenged to make a single layer card. And you know what? I'm thinking this is too bright. Does that look better, you guys? I don't want this. Let me keep messing with lights because I had a video that was really washed out. I think that looks better. I'm going to leave that big light off. I don't want it to be washed out because then you can't really see all the beautiful colors. So anyways, these are one layer cards, and I used the Everyday Arches dies to make some templates and then blending brushes. So fun. I always feel like I want to do my makeup with these, but I'm not that fancy. I just use my fingers and smear it around to cover up, all the 60 years of imperfections and probably sun abuse. Yeah. But this was really challenging, right? When is the last time you made a card and didn't put any punches, any dies, any layers on? What? It was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? So I think the first card that I made was this one, where I cut the large arch out of a printer weight paper. And so I took the actual arch and set it aside and used the negative part of it to put color in the middle with the blending brush. This is a brand new stamp set that is part of our online exclusives. And it's called, I'm looking for it right now. It's called Prairie Grass, and I have lost it. So here it is, Prairie Grass. Very, very pretty. I love a silhouette stamp set. And then, of course, oh, let's see if I can get some better light in there. There we go. You've got all of these fabulous fonts on here. Oh, love them. So that's what I did with this one. This one, I took the actual arch and put it on here and blended color around it. I did the same thing with a smaller arch and a smaller arch. And then this one and this one are pretty much the same with different colors. And then I took my small little arch die. Oops, I got to put my twine back on here. My small little arch die, and I punched it out of printer weight paper 3 times right in a row. Or maybe I just punched it out once. I think I punched it out once and then just moved it over and put different colors in here. But aren't these so, so pretty? Just so pretty. So prairie grass, great stamp set. Anyways, that was a real challenge. So I wanted to make sure that I shared those with you. You can find all the details in a video tutorial on my blog at www.AStampAbove.com. And that is running right across the bottom of your screen right now. There's a video tutorial. All the ingredients that I used are on there. And of course, all the photos. But even more fun is the blog hop links. So after you go down from all my pictures of these cards, you're going to find little thumbnails and you can go see what everyone else made with their 1-layer card idea. Somebody else used the exact same stamp set that I did. And I think they did a card like this. But theirs is a little different. So it was kind of funny because when I went to load up my thumbnail for the blog hop links, I'm like, oh my gosh, she used the same one I did. But lots of ideas on there. So really fun. Then the other thing that I wanted to share with you is this is my technique club. Oh, shoot. I don't have the instruction sheet here because I give them all. Anyways, this is my technique club card. This is called ghost stamping. And what you do is you take white craft ink and you ink up your image. And this was all one big background stamp. So I inked it with white craft ink, stamped it. And then you clean that and ink it with a different color, pretty peacock in this case. And then you go to stamp it again, but you move it just slightly up and over. And then you create this ghost image underneath that's like a shadow. It's shadow stamping. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. This also is on my blog with the little instruction sheet. And this is part of my online technique club. So you can join my club. All you need to do to be a part of it is let me know, first of all. You can email me and let me know. But then you place a minimum $25 order in my online store each month. And I send you this card. So you get some happy mail. I also send you an instruction sheet with a little sample of the technique on it. So you can collect all of these and end up with an entire library of fun techniques. So when you sit down and you want to have a stamping day or a stamping evening, you can pull out all those instruction sheets and go, oh, I think I want to do some shadow stamping today. So really, really fun. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing in my piercing mat. I've got a piece of printer weight paper here to protect it from ink. And then we are going to be playing with the Charming Day bundle. Oh my gosh. This one is so, so pretty. Absolutely love it. And I'm going to look and see. Here's a good picture of it. So it shows the stamp set and all the dies. There are 8 different images in here. And let's see if I can find out. You can tell I've been playing. Oops, let me get this off of there. I've been playing with this a lot. I've got a lot of little things going on here. And let me change my glasses so I can see what I am doing. 8 different dies in here. So this is a really fun little bundle. This is also the bundle that Dina, Barb, and I are using for our monthly online class. And I'm going to pop that up here quick. The online class includes the shimmer dots, the Misty Moonlight and white combo ribbon pack. You get rolls of both of those. You can add on the bundle if you don't have it. Option number 1 is also going to include a Wink of Stella glitter brush. Option 2 includes the dots, the ribbon, and a half a pack of the Floral Charm Designer Series paper. Option 1 includes all of this full pack of paper. Super, super fun. So that's what we're using for our first card tonight. I'm also going to use the low profile dots. I really like these because guess why? Can anybody guess why I really like these? Well, not only are they pretty, but they're also low profile. Suzanne said she made the ghost shadow stamping card and it turned out really well. It's a neat technique. And she's going to try it with some other stamps. Yeah, you can use individual stamps for that technique. I just use a big background stamp because, well, that was easy, right? Okay, low profile dots. Who has this plaster painting 3D embossing folder? I love this one. Like, it gives your card so much character. I love that it's kind of got the drywall texture over here. And then, you know, when you use a mud brush with the like wall mud, you can make all these little designs. I love this one. Again, plaster painting 3D embossing folder. This particular card does not use the Floral Charm DSP, but I did use it on the envelope. So this is so pretty. Again, these are part of our new online exclusive line. So if you haven't seen that, it's probably because you haven't been in the online store. It's not in any catalog. And then we have the mixed labels. Whoops, let me pull this out of here. I pulled in the mixed labels, and I'm going to be using this little label right here. But this is a great set of dies that are just labels. There's also a stamp set that goes with it, but these stand alone by themselves too, which I really like. Okay, we've got some blends here. Mossy Meadow and Timid Tiger. And then Wink of Stella glitter brush. And I'm going to bring in all my little layers here. Okay, I am using, oops, let me set this over here. Pretty Peacock. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've already scored it at 5 1/2. And who said? Kathleen says she's got most things from the catalog and the online exclusives. Good for you. You're in good shape, Kathleen. Then I've got a piece, I've got 2 pieces of basic white that are both 4 by 5 1/4. I just want to make sure they're 4 by 5 1/4. I've got a piece of gold foil because I love gold foil with Pretty Peacock. This is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And by the way, you guys, you will find all of these dimensions on my blog a little bit after we get done tonight. So you can always go back and reference them. All the cards that I make in my videos also have a post on my blog. And my blog comes up with little thumbnails. So it'll have a thumbnail of the 3 cards we're going to make tonight. And then you click read more and it'll take you to all of the dimensions and details. This paper, the Floral Charm, I'm going to use this as 3 by 3. So 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, 3 by 3. And let me get out my little goodies. I've got a scrap of basic white right here. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to get our stamping in. Oops. Let's bring this in here. We're going to stamp this particular image with Memento black ink. And for those of you that may be new to me or missed it, this is a blank white craft pad. Our white craft pad comes with, it's blank, and it comes with an ink refill, and you have to fill it up yourself. So I ordered an extra one, and I filled it up with Memento ink so that I can have my Memento ink in a soft foam pad versus the fabric pad, which is hard. And I just find I get a really nice, a better image out of this than I do that hard foam pad. So we're going to stamp this on here. And this gets die cut, so this is just a scrap. Then I'm going to bring out my Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to stamp my Thanks for Being You. And of course, you could use this card for anything you need. You could make it for a get well, a birthday, a wedding card. Just change the sentiment. Oops, I still need that. I'm going to take one of these 4 by 5 1/4 inch layers, and again, stamp that in the Pretty Peacock. I'm going to try to get it straight here. Oh, look how crooked that is. Good grief. So crooked. Kathleen says, I'm a best customer, and she has FOMO. I get it. I get it, Kathleen. I have a little FOMO myself. My granddaughter Valerie has serious FOMO. Oh, look, I messed that up too. Dang it. Don't worry, because I'll use that for scraps. And I have lots of white layers. I cut these ahead of time because I use these so much. There we go. That looks much better. And now I'm going to take this little leaf image and I'm going to put it right over here in black. That was in Memento Black. Let me close these up now. Okay, we have to do a little bit of coloring. This is pretty easy. I'm going to use my Mossy Meadow light right here. Thank you, Sue. Thanks for the reminder for everyone to hit that like button. I so appreciate it. I'm just using the light one on these little leaves. I don't think they're pretty small, so using light and dark and blending is kind of like, meh, whatever, right? You can if you want. It doesn't really show up that good on really small images, but when we get back to this little bugger, it does. And this is where I love to do the dark one. I'm just going to do the dark one. And I always do my dark first. Some people do their light first. It's completely up to you. It doesn't really matter, but I like to blend my dark ones. So if I do that first, then I come in and blend it. Okay, I'm going to do all of those leaves just like that. And then I'm going to come in with my lighter one, and I like to go around the outside. You can see what that looks like. Oh, my light is not that great, is it? There we go. Look at that. You can see what that looks like if you don't blend it. And then I'm going to come in and just keep coloring it with the light one. And then it just gives it a really nice flow. So we'll do a few of these. And just keep blending where you put that dark in there until it like blends. Imagine that. Huh. I'll do one of these big ones because these really show. I don't use my big ends a lot, except right now this is the perfect opportunity because it's a bigger area. I usually like to have pretty good control over my marker, but I do like the big ends for the big areas. Okay, now you can really see that on there. Can you see how that really gives it just a beauty? I look like an artist. That's what it does. I just look like an artist. Now I'm going to come in with that Timid Tiger, and I'm just going to add some of the dark Timid Tiger around here. And you can do it wherever you want. Any place where you think there might be a little bit of shadow. And it's just hit and miss. There's no rhyme or reason really to what I'm doing here, except I just want some darker accent color in certain places. Let's do a little bit right here, right? How about a little bit more right there? Why not? Okay, now I'm going to come in with the lighter color. And I'm just going to kind of go around the outside here of my flower, just like I did my leaves with the smaller tip. And where I'm close to the outside here, I'm going to do my blending. And I like that little squeak. Does that drive any of you crazy? I like the squeak of markers. And I've liked it for all of my 60 years. I'm going to be saying that all the time, right? I do too. Kathleen likes Mossy Meadows. Jo says she loves our blends. I do too. Kathleen said she likes Mossy Meadow for the leaves. I do too. I go back and forth between Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. But this paper, the Floral Charm, uses the Mossy Meadow. So that's what I'm going with. There's not really any Old Olive in it. They do have some peacock in some of these leaves, which I find is very interesting. And even blue. Like I like that too. That's very cool. Okay, so again, come in here with this marker. and just keep blending until you get the color and the blending. Oops, I gotta do a little bit more right there. And you look like an amazing artist, right? Okay, hang tight because we are going to die cut now. And don't worry that I didn't finish those flowers because we'll have them finished. This die matches this perfectly. And then where did my other dies go? Oh, here they are. They're under this. I'm going to use this die right here from the Mixed Labels dies. And we're going to die cut this right here. So we're going to die cut this. We're going to die cut this. And then we're going to take this other white layer. And you know what? Remember this one that I jacked up? We could actually use that in our embossing folder because we are going to cover it. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this in my embossing folder. And so hang tight. I am going to emboss this right now. Right on live TV. Because why not, right? Here we go. These get die cut. I have this. Oh, the other thing that I forgot. Hang on. I always forget the Wink of Stella. How can you forget the prettiest little thing ever? Let's do some Wink of Stella on here. Now, I know this is really, really hard to see in the camera, but it is so spectacular in person. And if you do the option 1, which is I want it all for this Charming Day bundle for our online class, you get a Wink of Stella in there. Look at how pretty that is. And that's so pretty. Good grief. Okay, now I can bring those in. Ready? Here comes our flowers that are all colored and die cut. Here comes, whoops, here comes our little label. So we have that. Here comes, ignore the words on there, right? Because we're going to cover that up. Here comes our fabulous plaster painting 3D folder. I love this one. Then save a little bit on this. Here's what I'm going to do. There's some really pretty little leaves in here. And I thought, oh, it would be fun to have a gold accent on here besides just that gold layer. So I'm going to take this leaf die. I'm going to die cut it right in the middle. And then, hang on here, inside the Mixed Labels, we have this odd little screen die. So we're going to die cut that on here also. And we just need that outside edge. So we'll die cut that on there. And let me put these back so I do not lose them. Here comes that screen. And oh, these pretty little leaves. Love these. Okay. Let's put our card together. I think we're ready. We are ready to roll. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I'm never going to get that back in there. I'll just give up now. All right. This is our inside layer. I'll put this one back up here. Whoops. We have daubers that would like to be involved tonight, but they're not going to be, so. Let's see. Michelle says she had to get this one, the Charming Day. I know the flowers are really pretty. I used that, the stamp set on another card for tonight too. Okay, so here's our pretty little inside. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and here we go. Remember we die cut the middle out of this with those other elements. That's our 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, 3 by 3. This does have a definite pattern. So I want to make sure that my little sprigs are going the right way when I actually put it onto my card. We're going to glue
our little mistake that we turned into a very valuable layer on our card. Yay. That was good thinking for 60, right? It's going to be my new saying. Okay. This is going to come in here. I put a little bit more glue on here because this is a 3D embossing folder. So it's got a little bit more rise to it, I guess. It indents deeper. Is that what I want to say? I think maybe. So I put a little bit more glue on there so it can stick on there really good. We're going to put some dimensionals on here. One, this is our little label. Here comes our pretty little flowers. And of course, we're going to dimensional those all up. And have another one right here and right here. You get a lot of dimensionals on sheets, so don't be chintzy with them. Here we go. I'm going to bring this in, and we're going to put this. I'll make sure that my dimensionals aren't going to get in the way of where I want to put my gold little sprig, because we're just going to tuck that under here. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue to these leaves. We'll tuck these right under here. We might need to cut them off. Yep, we're going to cut them off a little bit. You can put those on first if you want, but there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for there. Push those down. Okay, then this little bugger, I'm going to take this and cut it in half. What? Yep. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I want to make sure that the cut end is the one that's going to be hidden under my label. So we're going to kind of set this. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is how I did it. And it worked for me. So I'm going to take this little piece and put it right about here. And just use a tiny little piece of tape. Just like that. And then this other one, I want to be staggered and up just a little bit. So if you need to, you can cut it off. I don't know if I really need to, but I'll just cut it off because it's easier than trying to figure it out. Yep, that's how I roll. Okay, that looks really good. Let's get this on here. Charming Day is not available to order right now. Really, Sherry, it was. Dang it. But it will be back. And if you want it, our online class will be coming out. PDF comes out the last Friday of the month, which is July 25th. The kits will be shipping the 27th. So you can definitely get it that way if you want a whole online class. 6 cards, video tutorials, dimensions. It's amazing. Okay, so here's my pretty little design. Let's finish this off with some low profile dots. Low profile dots. And I'm going to do, there's big ones and small ones in here. And look at how low profile they are. Like they're really, but they have a bubble on them. So they're super cool. I'm going to use the gold ones and I'll do that right there. And maybe another big one right over. Oh my gosh. Now this is a fantastic layout and you could do a lot of different things with this layout, right? You got your square with your layer, that pop of gold under there, a label, and then an image. And I love, what do you guys think of that? I thought that was a great idea to have that kind of trailing down off of there in that gold. And the screen is super interesting, right? Yeah. And here's the inside. So we've got, thanks for being you. Can't wait to see you again soon. And when I go to visit people, I'll be able to send this to them afterwards. I love that because I love visiting people. Yeah. And then for the envelope, I just took the same designer series paper this side, and I cut a 2.5 by 6 inch piece and put glue on my flap and then cut around it from the inside. Look at that. So pretty. I really, really love this new floral. And we're going to use this image on another card, but you've got happy birthday. You made my day. Thanks for being you. Hey, can't wait to see you again soon. And I just, that is something that I don't have. So I thought, ooh, I love that. I love that sentiment. All right, let me find my little bin here and get all these things put away. And I'm going to need that out. I think I need those again. I don't remember if I need the blends. Linka Stella goes back in here. There we go. And this stamp. Okay, I think I got everything there. Here we go. I like to put my dimensions on the back so that I know what I'm doing. That's always a bonus, right? All right, guys, time to take a drink of beverage. I'm going to grab myself a drink there. And let's see.
Thank you guys so much for all your kind comments. I'm just checking comments again. The stamp set is unavailable. Oh, Teresa, thank you for telling me that. The stamp set is what's out. So that won't take long to get that back in the warehouse, you guys. So just a day or two usually. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind comments. So, like I said, this is an online class that Barb Dean and I are doing together this month. If you're interested, you're going to find all the information. Look for this graphic on my blog. And then I have a new tutorial. Everybody who orders from me, no matter how much your order is, gets the turtly cute, sweet tutorial. This has 10 different card ideas in it. And again, just like this card, you could use other images here. You can use other images for the turtly cute if you don't have that or it's not your taste. You can always use different images, and you have all the dimensions, all the instructions, all the colors that they put together. Super fun. The other thing that I have, when your order reaches $50 in a month, I have a global tutorial that is a video tutorial. And we used the beautiful gallery suite of products with this one. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different video tutorials with pictures, dimensions, and of course videos for each one using that beautiful gallery suite of products, which is absolutely gorgeous. And again, if you don't have this suite of products, you can use it with other things, but it's always nice to have those dimensions in there. So, okay. Charming day. Now, this is a super fun one. I had a blast with this. I made so many different cards in different colors. We're going to do a little brayering tonight, which is always fun. And hang on, I got to bring my comments back in here. Thank you guys so much. What did I use for the gold pieces under the sentiment? Hang on just a second. Let me grab that for you. Of course, it's way on the bottom. So this right here, these are die cuts in gold foil, and they are part of the mixed label dies. Oh, I tried to put that back in the wrong thing. That die is in here. It's part of the mixed label die. So I'm glad you asked that. Thank you for asking. Okay, let me set that back over there. I pulled out the right words. I love this word set. I've been using it a lot lately, and I always love it when I get something that I use a lot, right? And then I pulled in Simply Set because I wanted a long, thin sentiment. I could do Let's Celebrate, Happy Birthday. Both of these are long, so that's what I'm going to use out of there.
We're going to do a little bit of embossing with this card. So I've got my white embossing powder from the Wow Basics embossing powders. Versamark, embossing buddy. How about some Coastal Cabana? You know, Dina says this is the color that tells us God loves us. Yeah. And then I've got a whole bunch of different embellishments here because I made a whole bunch of different colors. So I'll let you know what each of those are when we get to it. I think we're going to use the rhinestones on this one. Let me bring in my stamp. Okay. Oh, and the star of this show. Who has this Sunflower 3D embossing folder? This thing is amazing. It is ginormous. Holy cow, right? And we're going to do a technique with it using the Brayer. Let me get all my bits and pieces out here. Okay, here they come. All right, let me move these over. Let's start with our dimensions. We have a basic white thick card base. Pam hasn't played with it yet. Who else? Maria has it. Joanne has it. Judy says it's on her way. Leanne has it. Bonnie has it. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like, I love the embossing folder because the minute I saw it, first of all, I like sunflowers, right? And it's really big images. Number two is that it is so bold that I thought you're not going to have to do much to a card when you use this. Like your embossing folder is going to do all the work for you. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, basic white thick. Then I have black, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, basic white. That is 3 3/4 by 5. Coastal Cabana, 1 by 5 1/4, and a little 1/2 inch strip of black. So I think what we'll do here first is we'll get this card ready to rock. I'm going to grab my Versamark ink here and do my happy birthday on here. Now I made happy birthday cards and I made let's celebrate cards. Oops, I almost forgot this. Let's do this. Now, when I am embossing things, especially on black, because it's something that I really like to do a lot, is white embossing on black. I will usually do a whole sheet of these. Like I had a whole bunch of these strips out here, and I did a whole bunch at once, because if you're going to get out all of your tools, you might as well take advantage of your time. And my time is used better if I do a bunch of them. Whatever I don't use, I'll put back in the stamp set so that I can grab it next time I'm using that stamp set and go, oh yeah, remember I got that happy birthday that's white embossed. I can just use that and I don't have to make it again. So grab my heat tool, if I can find it. And I'm going to hold this down so it doesn't get away from me. We have to kind of heat this up a little bit. I forgot to give you guys a report on Steve's hip. It is healing, and today was his first day back at the gym. I asked him how it went, and he said, okay. So, yeah, he's a man of many words. You know how men are about big descriptions. Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, I don't really need to know that much. Right? We just celebrated our anniversary on July 4th also. So we had a whole bunch of stuff going. It was crazy here. July is just a really crazy time. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off. This one I'm going to throw back in my, right in there, because I'll use it maybe next time. And this end I'm going to flag. Just cut a little slit in the middle and then come in from each corner. There we go. So we've got that going on. We're going to get this ready with some black mini dimensionals. I didn't put my dimensional all the way at the end. I see that I really cut that crooked too. So let me see if I can straighten that out a little bit. That looks much better. So this is ready to roll. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take our embossing folder and our ink. Let me put this away. And that. This is our Stampin' Brayer. And I like that it has these metal prongs sticking out because when it's a holder. So your brayer doesn't actually hit the table or the shelf or the drawer that you put it in. And that's a good thing. Hang on, I got some fuzz on there. There we go. So I like to turn my, turn it over so those prongs are sticking up. Okay. And then I like to turn my ink pad this way because my pad is bigger this way than it is, that way. And then you have to put ink on the whole thing. So the brayer doesn't all fit on there. So here's my brayer. Now to do this technique with my embossing folder, I need to put it on the flat side. The flat side, I can feel that the non-flower part of my folder is the raised up part. The flat side is on the inside of the side with the logo on it. So I'm going to ink that up. And I need to make sure the ink is going to fit the piece of cardstock that I'm going to put in here. So there we go. And now I'm going to take this and add it right here. And then at the same time, I'm just going to throw this in here. I don't need any ink on this, but if I get ink on it, it's not going to matter because this is the side that I'm going to use. That side would be the side that has the ink on it. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to run this through our machine. And again, this is a 3D embossing folder. So you use just that specialty plate on top with the big platform. No other plates in there. And here comes our layer. And here comes our little strip. So you can see that that ink is in the negative part of the embossing folder. If you wanted the flowers to have the ink color on them, you would not put your layer on the inside of the front. You would actually put your ink on the inside of the back and place your paper on there. Does that make sense? But of course, I don't think this would look that good if you put the ink on the other side because just a little touch of color. But worth a try. Like, who am I to tell you that it's not a good idea? Because I could possibly be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And again, this is, I've embossed this layer, so I like to put that glue all the way around the outside so I don't get any buckling on the edges because we've really smashed this paper pretty good, right? Here comes our black layer. And before we do anything else to our card, because I made some good errors with stamping the sentiments on the inside, and I'll show you how I fixed that because I had to fix a couple of them. This little layer is for the inside, and it's just going to go right over here. So I'm just going to lay that in place while I get ready to stamp my inside sentiment. And the inside sentiment, the front says happy birthday. It says to someone worth celebrating every single day. And this is from that stamp set called The Right Words. Let me stand up to make sure that I can. Oh, and I did it straight and stamped the entire thing. So go me. I'll show you my problem children that I did when I was making up my samples. Now, this is, of course, a birthday card, but I made some others that I'm going to use for congratulating my team members for various things. I like to send out cards to them. We have a team meeting, like I said, Tuesday night. So one of the things that I like to do is if they win the mystery stamping, which is really fun, it's just a drawing. Everybody who participates gets put in a drawing. We also have the Make It Monday challenge, which is drawing a winner next week. All you have to do is participate, make a card, and load it up on Facebook. but I will send out the prizes for those. And I like to include a card. And so I'll show you the sentiments that I put on those to be able to send them to my team. They're not birthday because it's not their birthday. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right all the way to the edge. And I just thought that was something a little different. Make sure that I have this on here straight. There we go. Isn't that folder just stunning? Stunning. So pretty.
Linda says her sunflower folder is
on the way. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay, so I've got, oh, look at this stuck to the card, not my paper sheet here. Oh, I think it'll still stick. I'm going to put a rhinestone right, whoops, move that over a little bit. Right there. I left some space to be able to do that. And then I think in these little blank colored spots, I can add some more little rhinestones because why not, right? Okay, so there's our card. Now we have an envelope. What are we going to do with our envelope? Well, there's a couple different things we can do. So, by the way, that brayer and the brayer and the folder, what I like to do with those is take them into the bathroom. I've got a bathroom right outside my office here. Take them into the bathroom and I just rinse them in water. And this ink rinses right off. Of course, you don't want to use a permanent ink like what is our permanent ink? Stays on. I couldn't think of it, you guys. How does that happen? But I'm just going to wipe this off for now. But yeah, I just run them under water and dry them off with a towel and they come perfectly clean and it doesn't stain my bathroom sink because that's white and it's not porcelain. It's that, I don't know, Corian or something like that. Anyways, so a couple different things you can do with your envelope. You can take your envelope and one of the things that I did is I put it in here about, I don't know, 2 inches and I ran it through and then it looks like this. So this is my envelope and you can put your address here and then I would probably just put my return address on the back, right? That's pretty cool looking. Or you can take the flap and line the fold up with where the image ends right here. And you can run it through your machine like that. And then this is what your envelope looks like. And isn't that just so classy? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you. We've got our 2 envelopes here. Here's our beautiful little card.
Yeah, it'd be nice, Michelle, if there was a die cut to cut this. I agree with you. That would have been a great idea, right? So here's our Coastal Cabana. And then I went a little crazy. I did Fresh Freesia. Now, I want to share this with you. This one, I took my ink pad and I drug it on the embossing folder. And you can see the lines in that. Can you see that? Is that close enough to see the difference between those two? This one used a brayer. This one, I drug the ink pad on there. And I like both of those looks. You get a little more ink into your flowers that way. I think they're both really pretty. Okay, so that was Fresh Freesia. Then we have Strawberry Slush. And, of course, Daffodil Delight. Like I said, I went crazy. I had so much fun with these. I hope my color isn't being all washed out again. I don't like that. So I'll just hold these up here for you to see a little bit better. I don't know why it's doing that tonight. Maybe I need to close. Let me turn my light off, my overhead light off. Just seems like my color is a little washed out. I don't know if that did too much. But we'll just, oh yeah, I think it, what do you guys think? Does that look better with my overhead light off? So pretty, right? And then don't forget to decorate those envelopes. And an embossing folder is a really cool way to do that. I really love that look. Okay. Oh, and, I was going to share with you. So these are my Let's Celebrate. So instead of happy birthday, and instead of my happy birthday says to someone worth celebrating every single day, I did Let's Celebrate. And then I know a good thing when I see it, and I see lots of good things in you. So this would be like to send to my team members for a challenge they won or
a promotion they got or something like that, right? So I did double duty. I've got 2 happy birthdays, 2 Let's Celebrates. What is this one? Another Let's Celebrate. So I'm ready for our team meeting because we have lots of things to be recognized for at the team meeting. I give away lots of prizes at my team meetings. Okay, whew, that was fun. All right, next up, let me put these. That doesn't really fit in there. I'll just set this aside. Gosh, it's getting really dark now. I don't know if I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Next card, please. Let me get my dimensions down off of there. This one. This was the one that we made tonight. Do that one. Okay. Next up. Oh, this is a fun fold because, you know, fun fold. How do you do fun fold? Oh, here's the rest of my sentiments that I made also. So again, I'll just take all of these and I will put them in that happy birthdays from the Simply Said. Throw those all in there. And then I also use the right words, which is, I love the fonts on all of these. This is a great sentiment set. Okay, next up. We've got layered thoughts, you guys. Layered thoughts. Okay, Sue says it's better without the lights. Okay, thank you so much. Suzanne says she really likes the daffodil and the strawberry slush. Excellent. I've also got layered thoughts. We've got charming shimmer faceted dots here. These are really, really pretty. Let me take them out of here because they really do. I can have to be smarter than the packaging. Look at how pretty those are, you guys. Oh my gosh, they are faceted. We're going to use the Nested Essentials. I also just wanted a little heart. So in this Wonderful Thoughts dies, I just went through my dies and looked, and I'm like, there's a great heart. We'll use that heart. I have to tell you, this card idea came from my wonderful friend, Celine Kempton. Oh, hang on. Let's back up a little bit. So all of these cards use different embellishments, and I just wanted to explain that a little bit. We have the rhinestones. This one is low profile sparkle dots. I use the yellow one right here on this card. This one was rhinestones. Oh, strawberry slush. This is strawberry slush and pretty and pink gems. I used these darkest strawberry slush right there. And then these little discs. This is fresh freesia. And this is Petunia Pop, but it looked really good on here. And these are called Starburst Sequins. So I just wanted to explain where those are coming from. Okay. Just in case you want to recreate it and you're like, what was that? I've got Blackberry Bliss and Timid Tiger. Very different color combination. Yeah. Okay, so this card came to me from my friend Celine. She is the sweetest, nicest girl, and she is from the East Coast. And I really wish that we lived closer because I think we'd be super good friends. She's just a doll. And we are going to use the second from the largest, this shape, which I can never remember what it's called, so I've given up trying. It's just that shape from the Nested Essentials. That's what we're going with. It's just that shape. Okay. Let me pull out all the things here. So I've got an envelope. Oops, hang on. Things are falling. Oh, good grief. Did that just go right? Hang on. I think that just went right under. It did. No, it didn't. I thought it went right under my filing cabinet, but it didn't. Okay, we're going to bring that floral charm paper back in here. So I am using this one right here, and I'll explain all the dimensions here in a second. Put all the bits and pieces together here. Okay. Whew. Fun fold on the way. You're going to love this one, you guys. I just thought it was so unique. So first of all, Blackberry Bliss. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then we have a piece of Timid Tiger. This is 5 1/4 by 8. And you can score that at 4, or depending on the way you cut it out, I cut mine out like you would a regular card. You can just fold it in half. It doesn't have to be scored. Okay. Then I've got a 3 3/4 by 5 basic white. Got a scrap of the Blackberry Bliss. This piece of Blackberry is 1.5 by 6 1/4. And we are going to score that just a little tiny bit, a little itty bitty, at 3/4 of an inch. Just like that. Then, Designer Series paper, Floral Charm. This is the pattern. Isn't that so pretty? It's just so, so pretty. Who has this paper already? This, by the way, this is an online exclusive. So if you're like, I didn't see that in the catalog, it's in the online store. And there's a tab for online exclusives or what's new, and you'll see it. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. This piece is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. I think I told you this was 1.5 by 6 1/4, right? I hope so. And then this little tiny piece is 3/4 by 3 3/4 and our scrap. So we are going to die cut a heart out of this scrap. And I've already got that here. And I'm going to put that away. And again, any heart will work. I got mine out of the Wonderful Thoughts dies. There's 2 hearts in there. And then this has a whole word set that goes with it that fits in all of these dies. If you don't like cutting around words like we do sometimes, this is for you. Fantastic. And then I took this and die cut it from a piece of basic white. So we can put that shapey deal back in there. That I can never remember what it called. Did somebody tell me what it is? Yeah, Shelby, my scoring blade falls out because I dropped my trimmer and I broke the little handle. I broke the little feet off. So that's what happens when you are when you're rough with things. At least that's what happened to mine. I tend to be a little rough with things. Okay, we did this already. Now we've got this. So let's do our stamping right away. And I'm bringing back in my piercing mat here. Okay, we are going to stamp this. Now, I love big sentiments because when you have a big sentiment, you don't really have to do a lot, right? So let me bring in my Timid Tiger. I am going to use the Thinking of You. And of course, we've got love, happy birthday. If you wanted to make this into a happy birthday card, you could use the largest of this weird shape, and the happy birthday will fit in there. But the thanks, the thinking, and the love all fit in this one. So whatever you happen to need. Okay, Timid Tiger. We're going to stamp that right in the middle of this layer. Ah, so perfect. And then we're going to grab our Blackberry Bliss. And then I've mounted, this is 2 words. It's of and you, right? So you can combine these all in different ways, but I've got the of and the you mounted on one stamp. And I already stamped it to make sure that it looked decent together. And I had it too far apart. So I really squished those 2 together because you have to remember there's some space in between where the rubber starts and where the actual word starts on both of these. So I had it spaced out too far. And now we're going to just go right over top. So I'm using a lighter color and then the darker Blackberry Bliss. And you can still read Thinking of You. So if I were to use Blackberry Bliss here, it would drown out a lighter colored of you. And I did that actually because, well, you know, sometimes we do things that's like, oh, that wasn't a very good idea, was it? Now we're going to take this little 3/4 inch piece and we're going to put it over here. I'm going to leave a little bit of a space on the left side here. Margaret says she's using that shape, you know, this shapey thing to make 250 class reunion invitations. Your class is really lucky, Margaret. You go, girl. Nancy, I'm pretty sure. Nancy says, I love that we can buy replacement score blades. Oh, you love it. I was thinking you were saying you wish you could. Yeah, we can buy replacement blades. And I need to add that to my order because it's annoying that it falls out all the time. Oh, look, I got that straight. So this says sending good vibes. So I've got thinking of you and sending good vibes. And again, you could do the happy birthday, whatever you happen to need will work perfect. So now we can glue that down. I don't like to glue things down until I know that they're straight. You don't want to invest in your layers until you've got all the stamping done, because we all know it's easy to stamp crooked or not get the image all the way stamped or whatever, right? We've all been there. Okay, that looks great. All right, I think it's pretty easy. Oh, Wink Estella. Ready? Wink. We're going to take Wink Estella looks spectacular on dark cardstock. So I'm going to color. Celine did this to hers, and I'll show you her card too. I'm going to color this heart. I'm going to bling that baby up. We're going to gay it up. Courtney, are you on here? We're gaying it up. That was her friend. That was what she always liked, the bling. Okay, let's get this put together. Here we go. Ready? We're going to do, this is our inside layer for the opening part of our card. Timid Tiger, which is just such a weird combination to me that we would use Blackberry Bliss and Timid Tiger. But again, I pulled this right from the Floral Charm. Like, they're using it together. Like, really? Yeah, really. And I love it. This is our 5.5 by 4.25 inch piece. Oh, wait, let's do this first. We're going to fold that little 3/4 inch score line. We are going to add this right to the bottom, and that fold is going to be on the inside. Okay. You could leave this a whole, like both this long and glue it on there, but I just cut it off. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to hold this up and tap it down so that I know that it is all the way at the bottom and then it goes all the way to the edge. That's important too. There we go. Now we're going to glue this in. Make sure we got it going the right way here. We're going to open this flap up, and now we're going to cover up this little tab that we made. Center this in here. Get that. We're going to put this on here. And again, these flowers are directional, so I want to make sure that they're not upside down. Pay attention. Who's done that? How many of you have glued paper on upside down? There we go. Then we're going to do this, and we're going to put this right here. And again, make sure your flowers are going the right way. And you guys, I have a whole bunch of mail to share with you too. So when we're done, I have some spectacular mail. Spectacular. This is going to go on right here, and I'm just going to put it half on this little flap. Okay. So make sure you're on the bottom of your thinking of you. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here. And we're going to center this. This is such a cool little fun fold. I love it. This little bugger. Oh, I should have put my no, I didn't do it. Never mind. Oh. We are going to take this and put it on a dimensional. This is going to go right behind here, just like that. And I think I didn't do this on my sample that I took pictures of, but I think I'm going to put a little, oops, I don't want to, hang on. I'm picking it up. Here we go. These are the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. This is part of the Charming Suite. And I don't know if this will actually stick on here because Wink of Stella tends to not like things to stick to it. Oh, I guess it's doing okay. So there's our little bling in there. And then I use the peach one there. I'm going to use the Berry Burst ones on the front here. Right down there. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, so here's our card, you guys. What do you think of this? Ah! Oh my gosh, right? How cute is that? Okay, so hang on, there's more. So I want to stamp this flower from the Charming Day stamp set. So this is part of that set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way. I've got Memento Black ink here. And then we're going to put just a scrap of cardstock in here so this doesn't bleed through to the other side of our envelope. So I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss Light and just color this. And this is really easy to color, nothing too fancy. It's an envelope, right? And then I've got my Mossy Meadow, a favorite for leaves. And we're going to color that all in. And then it's going to look like this. You're going to take this out and you can see where that bled through. So you don't want it to be on this side of your envelope. So always use a little scrap in there. So here's our super fun card. You could put some Wink of Stella on here too, because I don't know. I'll put it in the middle. Why not? You see that? Can you see that? Little bling, bling, blingity bling. Yeah. Isn't this fun, you guys? Now I have to show you the one that Celine made. Hang on, where did it go? Here it is. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, do you know what happened here? Sometimes I use a letter opener to open my cards. And sometimes when I go in, it gets inside the card and I ripped it right in half. Like, really? But this is that pretty Designer Series paper, the black and white paper. And this uses, I think, Bubble Bath is the pink color. So pretty. I knew I had to share this with you guys because I just love that card. So same card, different colors, different paper. I love this. So pretty. Okay, there we go. Here is our layered thoughts. Absolutely fun, fantastic little fun fold. And then we have our Charming Day. Oh my goodness, right? Charming Day. Oh, let me move this up. There we go. Charming Day. And then, ooh, that stuck to it. Where did all of my, here they come. All of our sunflower cards. Oh my gosh. Colors. So pretty, right? You know what? As long as I've got everything laid out here, I am going to take a picture of that because I can use it on my blog. Perfect. Since I don't use my phone anymore, I can do that. Okay, so these are our fun cards for tonight. Now I'm going to share my mail with you because why wouldn't I? You guys spoil me. You spoil me so much. Okay, hang on. I am going to... Yeah. Oh, what is that? Get that out of there. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it? Mail call. I have tons and tons of mail. Now, I usually don't open my birthday cards until my birthday.
Thank you guys so much. Elaine, you are so sweet. Thank you, Joe, Margaret, Sharon. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for all your wonderful, kind comments. I love it. Yes. Oh, so fun. Somebody got something in centimeters, didn't you? Yeah, what Joe said there, Judy. I'm not sure. I missed your comment. Something was in metric. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready? So first of all, I think I should move back to my desktop to share.
So hang on just a second. I'm going to go. Oh, let me see what else I have here. Because I don't want to miss anything that I need to tell you. Hey, you guys, I have one more of the Sunrise Sailing online class if anybody's interested in that. If you're new to me and you would like to get one of our annual catalogs, just pop me an email at Kelly, Kelly, at AStampAbove.com with your address, and I would be happy to mail you a catalog. Guess what else? We are getting ready to do our mailing selector. Mailing selector is for the new catalog. We have a September through December fall mini catalog coming out soon. And we had a new customer, what do I call it? A new customer center that came in. Our website was redesigned, the Stampin' Up website. So on my blog, there is information on how to opt in to the mailing selector because some of you opted out of getting emails from me when you went into your account after the change, and you need to opt in. Because if you don't opt in, I can't choose you to get the new catalogs. And on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com, I have screenshots. There's 3 steps you have to do. You have to click on your name, you have to click on Demonstrator, and then you have to click on opt-in, and it shows you exactly what to do. It's super simple. If you don't want to deal with any of it, go to my blog. It tells you exactly what you need to ask Stampin' Up for when you call support, and they will do it all for you. So if this gives you hives, don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out. Just call them and say, Kelly says I need to do this, 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 and this. And you can opt into rewards and opt in to get the catalog, get put on my mailing list. So it's all on my blog. 4 things you need to ask for them all, and you will be set. You'll be ready to rock. So just wanted to make sure you know about that. And I think, did I show you the right words? Here's the right words. Great little stamp set. I just had that in here. I think that's about it for all of that stuff. And now it's time for Happy Mail. I'm going to go back to my desktop. There we go. I got this Happy Mail from Stampin' Up. I'm going to turn on another light here because it's kind of dark. There we go. That looks better. I just hit my $1,600,000 sales, career to date sales total. And with that, Stampin' Up sends this amazing pin, and it has now 6 diamonds in it. I have one with 5 diamonds, with 4 diamonds, with 3 diamonds, with 2 diamonds, and then a $1 million one. But I just hit my $1.6 million career to date sales. Yay me! Thank you guys all for that, because I cannot do that without all of you for sure. So we get this fun little pin in the mail. I also got a card from Sarah, who is our CEO. And now I'm going to bring in some of my cards that I got. Look at this beautiful one. This is from Rhonda McGuire. Look at, fancy Rhonda. Look at that. This was an anniversary card for Steve and I. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I love, love, love your cards. Always pretty. Next up, from Diane and Chris from Yuma, Arizona. Look at this. Stay tuned for an important message. Happy anniversary. I love this. Look at how she made that red, white, and blue for Steve and I. Thank you so much, Chris and Diane. You always
knock it out of the park for sure. Next up, Marva Dahoney. Look at how pretty this is. This was one of our kits. Oh, gorgeous. She won a prize. Yay. You are very welcome, Marva. Thank you for sharing this beautiful card with me. Next up is another thank you card, and this is from Cindy Phuket. I think I'm saying that right. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I love your color choice. I love all your layers. She got a package of In Color pearls from the new catalog launch party. Super fun. Thank you so much for your gorgeous card. Next up, oh, this is a fun fold one. This is from Peggy Benz. Peggy! Peggy's on my team. Look at this. Happy hello to you. Yay! Thank you so much, says you sassy lass. I love it. Look at how fun that is. Isn't that cool? That's a really nice fun fold. Using that sips and cheers. Okay, this is from Debbie Lindauer. This was her swap card for the new product launch party with the popcorn set. I love it. Look at that. She's sharing her swap card and says thanks for the inspiration. Oh, so cute. Debbie, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I really appreciate it. Of course, I love all your cards. This one is from Alora Weaver. Look at this beauty. Wow. That is so pretty, Alora. Can you guys see? Oh, yeah. It's glimmering. I believe this was her swap card. Yep. From the new catalog, new product launch party. So pretty. Thank you so much, Laura. Laura's also on my team. And then I think I shared this one already, didn't I? This is from Melanie Foy. I'm going to share it again because it's worthy. When everything is said and done, being the queen is kind of fun. Thank you, Melanie. You're so sweet. Yep, I think I did. And then we got this little pig card, and this was, this is from Tracy Bazemore. She makes the cutest cards. Let me get this out of there. Hey, what's shaking, bacon? Happy birthday to you. You are so sweet. Thank you so much, Tracy. Absolutely love this. That little pig is so cute. Yep, I think I did. This was from Shannon West. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going back through cards that I already shared because I still have them in my basket. And that goes, I think, all of these right here. Okay, here we go. Here's new. Ready? This is the same set that Alora used. Look at how pretty that is, right? This is from Sharon Land. Happy birthday, Sharon. This is so pretty. That set is in the new catalog. It is so gorgeous. Very, very pretty. Next up is Polly Libby. Polly makes beautiful cards too. Polly's on my team. Look at how pretty that is. There's that corrugated embossing folder that I love. And happy birthday. Eat cake too. Oh, I have been, Polly. Don't you worry. But eat the cake. Here comes another one. And this is from my friend Lynn Fontaine in Australia. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this is. Ready? What? Yeah. Woo. And she says, wishing you all the happiness a birthday has to bring, a day for quiet memories and all life's special things, a day for friends and family, for love and laughter too, a day that's simply wonderful, a day that's just like you. Happy birthday, my precious dear friend. Isn't she sweet? I've gotten some funnest all the way from Australia. She sends these like a month in advance, you guys, so they'll get here. But look at this sunflower paper. That's so pretty. Absolutely love it, Lynn. Thank you so much. Beautiful. All right, here comes another one. Oh, this is from Stampin' Up! Celebrate. There's that. Damask. Is that how you say it? Damask. Embossing folder with some two-tone paper, I think. Yeah, this is from Sarah. Sarah says, congratulations on reaching your $1.6 million milestone. Pretty impressive. What an amazing journey. So grateful for you and that you're part of the Stampin' Up! Community, stamps, ink, paper, and so much more. That's from our CEO. You gotta love that. Here comes another one. This is from Marsha. Marsha from Fond du Lac. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. So pretty. I love this. This is a little different, isn't it? Yeah, this is really cool. I like this, Marsha. And then we've got this. Look at this. A little bookmark. Isn't that fun? She made her own little envelope there, and she put tear and tape on it so that I could actually tape it together and use it. She got some gems. She was the winner of some gems. Beautiful, beautiful, Marsha. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Next up, Connie Schnell. Connie completed her 6 months of Technique Club. When you complete 6 months, you turn in your Technique Club form, and I send you a gift. So, Connie, I need to check my emails to see if you replied to me on that yet. Look how pretty that is. Connie, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is that hibiscus. So, so pretty. And the folder, love it. I'm going to keep that over here so I remember to check for that. This next one is from Shelly. Hang on. Shelly. Look at that. Shelly Caldwell. Oh, another team member. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. I love it. So, so pretty. I got a little beat up in the mail, but look at all those layers. This is really sturdy. Beautiful, beautiful, Shelly. Thank you so much. Next up, Linda Keister. Here's that kit again. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty. It's one of our Stampin' Up! Kits. Thank you so much, Linda. She got some happy mail. She won the Make It Monday challenge that we have for our team. It's always fun to win, right? Next is Elaine Rebeck. Look at this. I love this. This is so fun. I love that Celebrate too. They need to bring that back. That's an oldie. Thank you so much, Elaine. Love your 4th of July card. Here comes Rhonda McGuire. A thank you note. Oh, so pretty. Look at this. Oh, isn't that so fun? She got a birthday sparkle kit. She won mystery stamping for our team. Look at how cool that is. So pretty. I love that. Thank you, Rhonda. I love your fun fold inside. Oh, and then there's Luba. Luba sent an anniversary card. She sent a birthday card for Haley. And here is anniversary card. This is the anniversary card. Luba, absolutely gorgeous. Look at all that gold foil, you guys. Oh, love some gold foil. Here is Debbie Foster with a thank you card. There's that embossing folder, guys. And look how she did just a little tiny piece of it. Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. She got happy mail. Yay! She won mystery stamping. Gorgeous, Debbie. Thank you so much. Here's from Luba. Hang on, I got to open this one up. Oh, this was for Haley. She loved this card, by the way. Haley's birthday was on the 1st. Happy birthday wishes. Yeah. Very, very cool, Luba. Look at that. That is very fancy. Love it. Sarah Thibodeau. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, I love this whole set. Look at, okay, ready? What? Oh, I think I'm going to use this. Sarah, I'm going to use this for my presentation with Stampin' Up! This weekend because it uses a lot of designer paper, right? It's a really cool, that's a really cool card. Thank you so much for the birthday card. This is fantastic. Next, we have Patty Wyanecki. Look at this. Ready? She says, thank you for inspiring me to make cards. You are so talented. I accepted the challenge to thank you from Sarah. So Sarah Douglas, our CEO, put out a challenge to send out cards. And Patty chose to send her card to me. Do you see what I did here, Patty? The thing with the letter opener. I opened and I ripped this right off. But don't worry, I've got it back on there. I love this fun fold too. And that paper, so pretty. Thank you so much. Here comes Luba with my birthday card. Look at this one. Ready? What? This is so cool. I'm going to use this one too. For my, you guys give me more ideas than you could possibly know. All of these pretty layouts, all these layers, all the gorgeous things. But this uses a lot of designer series paper too. And this is exactly what I'm looking for my presentation. So Luba, thank you for the birthday card and the fantastic idea. Right? Next up, we have Trudy Hudson. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at, I thought this was really interesting because she used Versamark around the edges of this layer and then put white embossing powder on it. Do you see what she did there? She just took her ink pad and put it on the edges and then put white embossing powder on it and embossed it. Isn't that so pretty? Thank you so much, Trudy. This is fantastic. Okay, happy birthday, Courtney. Austin Dart. Ready? Oops, hang on. She says, you're not old-fashioned, but your drink is. It is. Hoping this next year is filled with so many opportunities to gay it up. See, there it is. Gay up your cards. All things sparkly. You bet. I'm going to give it a good whirl, Courtney. Thank you so much for the beautiful card. Next, we have Diana Labs. Look how fun this is. Here's like one of those little poster board easel things. Isn't that so cute? Hang on, I got to get this open. Oh my gosh. Love this. This is what my friend Kathy Miller used for her daughter's wedding shower invitations. Look at how pretty. Even the inside, Diana. Thank you so much. You guys sure know how to make a girl feel loved. Are you getting sick of me yet? Here comes Diane and Chris. Happy birthday. Oh, look at this. This is that die set. Look at how fun that is. I used this on a card. Oh, so cool, right? Time to celebrate. Look, she did it in here too. Maybe with an old-fashioned, yeah. So Steve said he's going to take me and the kids to my favorite supper club, the Red Ox, for my birthday. He's going to take solid tea for my birthday, but guess what? They're not open on Monday because they kind of close for like 5 days during 4th of July to let their employees enjoy time with their family. That's why I love the supper club, right? This one is from Shelly Sapp. Oh, look at that daffodil one. This is the suite that I used when I went to Stampin' Up on my $1 million trip. And I did a demonstration with our CEO, Sarah. That was my video that I did while I was on my $1 million trip. So this brings back some good memories. Shelly, thank you so much. I love your card. It is beautiful. Next up, we have Julie Cowlis. Look at this. I love this paper. So pretty. So pretty. And she actually used a spritzer with some gold shimmer paint on there. That did not go unnoticed. Good job, Julie. Look how pretty that is. Yay. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so I got some more mail. I'm going to save that for next week. But one thing I did, because I'm going to be gone tomorrow, I had to open my present from Mary. So you guys, you're going to get to see it. And it's so cool. Are you ready? Okay, get ready. This is pretty neat. So the box comes in the mail, and I knew it was said Mary Stroman on it. I knew, oh, Mary, you spoil me. Look at this. Designer paper. Check that out. Oh my gosh. Look at the popcorn. You guys know I love popcorn, right? Are you ready? Good. Super duper cute. Enjoy. And the little guy with the glasses and the shoes. And Wink is Stella on here. Mary, you killed this. Ready? Are you guys ready for this? Ready? Oh my gosh. Time to celebrate. Have a fabulous birthday. Look at that. I know Joe sent me a card like this one time. It is so cool. It's this little mechanism in there. Maybe I'll teach you guys how to make this. Would you like that? Oh my gosh, you can't stop playing with it. Okay, so beautiful card. Let's check out this stuff. Orville Redenbacher popcorn, a whole box full. This is right up my alley. You guys know that I have to eat the Sour Patch Kids with the popcorn, right? I know, I'm so weird. Even in my old age. I have to do that. Check this out. She gave me a gift card to Marcus Theaters. Mary, this was plenty. This is way over the top, and you are just the best. And thank you so much. Everybody who sent me cards, Mary, thank you so much for your generosity. You just totally made my birthday. Like, you guys, so much love. And then, oh, let's not forget the gift bag that is made out of the designer paper, you guys. And our little polka dot ribbon. Amazing. Just amazing. I feel so much love. I just can't even. You guys make me feel so special. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is a pleasure to be here every Sunday night with you guys. Well, almost every Sunday night. I absolutely adore spending time with you. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate the cards, the well wishes, the birthday wishes on here, all of the things. All of the things are so appreciated. Yep. It's kind of like candy corn. Like if I eat popcorn, I gotta have the Sour Patch Kids. You guys should try it. It's really quite good. It's weird. I'm so weird. I know. It's all in good fun, right? So thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. Oh my gosh, I missed so many comments. I was going through that. I'll go back and look at them, you guys. If I missed a question, I will try to come back and get an answer to you because I got a lot of comments here I need to look through. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. I'm going to have the best birthday tomorrow. I'm going to go visit my mom. I know earlier I saw people asking how my mom is doing. I asked my sister today how mom was, and she didn't answer me. She sent me some other thing that didn't have anything to do with my mom. So I think she just missed my question, but she's had some good days and some not so good days. She's still, last time I talked to her, which was yesterday, I tried to call her today, but nobody answered, was yesterday. And she said she was having a good day. So some days not so good. So yeah, keep those prayers coming. And for all of you that continue to send her cards, good Lord. She is so touched and impressed and thankful because they really do brighten her day. It's been wonderful. So, and I send her lots of cards too, but you guys keep those cards coming because they really do make a difference. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that because she absolutely loves them. My mom has all the cards that I have made for her saved in a box because you can't throw them away because they're like handmade. Like it's just a card, but it's also a gift, right? All right, I'm going to let you go. I will get this video into my blog post, and as soon as it is available, which shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, I don't think, while they do some checking on it to make sure I'm not like throwing out the PORN or anything. Not that that would matter. You can do that, but don't do some other things. Oh, well, we're not going to go there. We're going to stay happy. Yeah, I will get that that blog post out as soon as I can. And Rhonda says, had I known you were turning 60, I'd have made you a mean card. I would love that. I gave my sister-in-law a card, and she has a pretty good sense of humor, thank goodness. I bought years and years ago, and it said something about, well, I see the big butt fairy visited again. I know. You can't just give something like that to anybody, right? No. You can make a lot of enemies. I will give my mom lots of hugs. She'll get lots of hugs from the kiddos too, because they adore her. Gigi, great grandma, Gigi. They love her. They love her. Thank you guys so much for the prayers, for the happy birthday wishes, for joining me tonight, for being part of my inky world. I will see you again on July 13th, same time, same bat channel. Okay. Good night, everybody.